Hello, my name is John King, and let's see, the date today is the 9th of the 11th. Ooh. And now we're here at SDC Skydive Chicago in Ottawa, Illinois, and we're at the US National Skydiving Championships 2014. And we're here to have a chat about my illustrious career in aviation. I'm like a low-level astronaut. I started jumping in 1975 in Western Australia, and made my first jump on a round canopy at a little agricultural farmers runway from a 182, and I never stopped since. So I love skydiving, and I love committing aviation, throwing my body out of a plane and hoping to fly, but of course we know what we're all bricks really, and so the ground is always set at zero and you better pull before impact. And now off we go. I've did my 70 or 80 jumps under round canopies in Australia. I went to my first nationals in 1975-76 New Year's, Christmas, over the Christmas New Year holiday, and at the Australian Nationals in Labatouche in Victoria Strait. And then I gave up skydiving, travelled for about 7 years non-stop, been to 66 countries now, and jumped in about 35 of them, and worked in skydiving in Spain and England and Australia and France big time, and Germany, and many drop zones. And I wanted to continue, so I started packing parachutes, and I've got more than 50,000 pack jobs, and I can pack anything from a TU double L cheapo to the latest version 3 Velocity or JVX or whatever handkerchief you're flying, or parachute size of a pilot chute with a set of toggles attached. So it's been an illustrious career, and I try to work at skydiving and still jump myself and fly sometimes a little camera, and I work at a drop zone in California, the Parachute Center, Lodi, with Bill Dawes, and it's called Dawesneyland, and we've got all the toys, and you better be nice to Bill's dogs or you might get fired. And then I'm been fired 5 times, and so you can always go back. And so I've followed the boogie circuit, gone to most of the free fall conventions in Quincy and all of the Rantoul ones, and jumped out the jet and done the helicopter and all the other catapults into the sky, and seen quite a good lot of interesting people and parties. And oh, get out of here, I gotta go. Pack jobs. Oh, kick in the pants. Oh yeah. Oh, wingsuit, swoop pond. Oh, my skydiving. Yes, I've been to over to the swoop pond. We had one 330 feet long, 10 foot longer than the world record at the time, and I loved trying to get across it, but ended up chowing a few times, as they say in the trade, and that's not my discipline. I'm you know, pretty old, 64, still managing to fly sub 100, and alright, I got a piece of script here I go. Oh, better get my bins. Oh yes, my Mr. Bill jump. It's very nice, yes. That was at 2004 at World Freefall Convention at Rantoul. So it was an overcast day, and they was giving 2-for-1 jumps, and my friend said, you know, well, let's make a jump. I said, okay. And he said, you know, well, why don't we try to land one of those Mr. Bills, you know? And I said, okay, you know, we did one previously and it worked pretty good. So went to the plane and met a cameraman at the loading area, got on the plane and hung on to my buddy for grim death and opened the parachute, and I climbed up on his shoulders, turned around, and then it was the game on. We was going to go and land and had an argument about who was going to steer the parachute, and my friend was the pilot and I was the parasite on his shoulders, and he said, well, I've got the toggles, and I said, well, I've got more experience, and he said, well, I've got the toggles, so we'll get where we need to be. I said, we got to land near the Golden Knights and right in the middle of the landing area at Rantoul, and he said, we'll get there. And you can see the video. It's on YouTube as Mr. Bill landed, and you know, everybody should have a go at one just for the hell of it. But it's not as easy as it seems, but it's good fun, and that's what it's about. Yeah, skydive yahoo! Haha! Blue skies, black knickers, yes. So we're here at the Nationals. We came here because a lot of teams came here, and we have teams from the West Coast who need to pack for them because they're competing, and packing uses a lot of energy, and they need all their energy for their skydives, their adrenaline. So there's a bunch of packers here. We're all going to be getting a lot of pack jobs, and right now it's $7 a pack job, and so that's how we make our living. I solely employed as and get my income from packing parachutes. I have more than 50,000 pack jobs. I've never lost a customer, and so we get out there. I have a team now here from South Africa. I know from the World Meet in 1991 in Czechoslovakia, and they're coming to compete against all the Americans, and I'm going to pack their parachutes. Anybody who's wants to see the world, I've been to, like I said, 66 countries. I've jumped in about 35 of them, and nearly every one of them I've always packed people's parachutes, cameraman's, tandems, but mostly sport rigs. So I'm you know, saying you, this is what you can do if you want to be, you know, at the drop zone, you want to learn to skydive, this is the best place for it. If you come and work, they'll always treat you good. You'll be able to use their bathrooms, use their showers. They have a good food on the zone, and you can camp out, and you can have fun in the sun, and you can crush some nylon. I'm a nylon compression engineer, first class. I've got my rigger's ticket. I got it at this drop zone from Kirk Smith, and I'm so glad to be able to legally, you know, crush nylon and stick it in little bags, you know, for money. And if you're good like me, you know, I did the last year here at the Nationals. A team came from Dubai with Craig Girard, who I know from ex-Golden Knights in Arizona, and I ended up packing 456 parachutes in 9 days. And their money is just as good as anybody else's, and lots of greenbacks, so you can do that too. And all you need is, you know, a pull-up cord, and you're going. There's your equipment, off you go. And yeah, and welcome to the work. It is work, but you get a good reward.